Today, we're going to be working a little bit differently. I'll be showing you my screen, and you'll be looking at my screen and doing the tasks. But first, I want to hear from you your experience of yesterday's lectures.
Yes.
You. And this is, here comes another Tanya. So we're going to have two Tanyas. And yeah, ladies, you haven't met. So anyway, Tanya, you're welcome. Tell me about your experience.
I watched your video twice evening, yesterday and today in the morning. I liked it.
But did you watch two videos?
Two videos, yes.
And you watched them twice. So every video you watched two times, or not?
Twice, yes. Yesterday and second today in the morning. Yes.
And what are your impressions or feelings? How do you feel about it?
I can't wait to start our course because I like grammar and I liked your video very much.
Okay, very good. So you don't have questions. Everything is clear, yeah?
No. Now I don't have a question.
Okay, good. Good, thank you. Thank you, Tanya. And I would like to speak to another Tanya. Tanya, hello. Can you hear us? Not exactly. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, just like when you're ready, just let us know you're there. And I would like to hear a word or two from you. And yes, Tanya's gone. Tanya, and again, a few words about your English practice experience in the last several days. Like, what have you been doing in terms of practicing English?
I listened to audiobooks, Monkey's Paw, 3 times without text.
All right. Oh my God.
And
that's a lot of work.
Yes, because I want to use your algorithm. Yes. And yesterday in the evening, I used text.
Used the text.
The text.
You used the text.
And today I want to read with this text aloud.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And when you listen without the text, do you understand 100%?
In the no 100, no, not 100. But second time and third time I listened better and better without text.
You heard more and more.
More and more, yes.
Heard.
It's very strange for me, but it's fact. It's true.
Why? It's a fact, but why is it strange? I don't understand. Why?
Because without text, without dictionary.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God, I understand.
Oh my God, I understand. Yes.
That's good. But so what is strange for you is the fact that you understand, not the fact that you understand it better, or both. You see, you know the difference. Like you can be surprised by the fact that it's better, or than before. But I think it's natural if you do something second time, third time, fourth time. It's like, well, of course you understand it better. You hear words more words, and you hear them better. But okay, maybe it's not important. Just okay, there is something that you do, and you get some results, and you're happy about it. And I just want you to continue. Read aloud, yes, but again, do not make this mistake of reading aloud and focusing on the words. The whole thing. Imagine you're the listener and the reader at the same time, 2 in 1, and you read aloud and you listen to the sound of what you're reading, and you understand the sound, not the words.
Yes.
Like this is the hardest thing, because when you're working with this, when you're working with the sound or producing the sound, and you're still focusing on the words, that's a mistake. If the sound is there, focus on the sound. Okay, let's start. Tanya will join us a little bit later, I hope. And today, like I said, I will share my screen with you. And but if you want, you can print out the things, well, the file that I shared with you. But for today, it's not important. And I will be just giving you tasks, things to do. And please, when you're ready, just speak, say the things that you have to say. And that's what Tanya is with us. Right. So I'm casting the screen now. This is the file that I shared with you yesterday. But at the beginning, you have the like the explanation. And then in this file, you have lots of exercises for practice. Lots of exercises for practice. And we will start with this one. We'll start with this one. Like, just I want to see how Tanya, yes, Tanya, can you hear us? Can you hear me? No. Anyway, we are practicing dubinushka. All these 4 words with like afraid, late, angry, sorry, good, that are used with be because they're adjectives with their prepositions for, of. And this is our major focus, to focus on be. The do part, we will have it here a little bit, but we will practice it more when we do present simple, present continuous together. So we will have do, we'll have did later. So we'll have this focus later. And now just be. So we have this task, the word late, and then with the like there's a sentence and a question with the word late. Like somebody says, I'm sometimes late for my lesson. And you, what are you late for? Not very difficult, I believe. And our job is to say the same using the word my work. And I will just show you how shall I do it. Well, actually, no, let's read the first one. And then I will just give you the phrase and you will give me the sentence from memory. Tanya, is that you? No. Anyway, Tanya Ivanova, can I ask you to read?
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
With the word my work.
Tatiana is here.
Okay, yeah, but I can't hear her. I can't hear her.
Sorry, some problems with connection.
Okay. Tanya, hello, welcome. Today I am sharing the screen and we are working, and just join us. Just join us. It's good that if you can hear us and we can hear you, that's the most important thing. Anyway, Tanya, can I ask you to say the same sentence but with the word my work?
I'm sometimes late for my work.
And you?
And you, what are you late for?
Okay. Can you say it again?
I'm sometimes late for my work. And you, what are you late for?
And now, can you say it listening to the sound of what you're saying, not to the word? Like, don't look at look at the words, but focus on the sound.
I'm sometimes late for my work. And you, what are you late for?
Very good. And now, instead of my work, say my English lesson, and I will not show you this sentence. My English lesson.
I'm sometimes late for my English lesson, and you, what are you late for?
Wonderful. Great. That is the quality that I want. Of course, I have already recorded more than 1 hour of podcasts for you, just to practice this dubinushka thing. So it's a lot of practice, but I'm very happy that it's that good level. Tanya, thank you. Can I speak, yes, with the other Tanya? Tanya?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you do the same with the word proud?
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of my country, and you, what are you proud of?
Very good. Actually, quite nice. And say the same now with the word myself, but without reading.
I'm proud of myself, and what? And I. And you are. And you. What are you proud of?
Wonderful. Very good. I like it. Tanya, let's do the word angry with you. Can you read angry?
I'm sometimes angry with myself. And you, who are you angry with?
Very good, thank you. And now the same, but with the word politicians.
I'm sometimes angry with politicians. And you, who are you angry with?
Actually, very good. I see the quality is quite high, and it doesn't matter whether you say who here or what, really, because sometimes we are angry with people, sometimes with things, but so both are possible. All right, that's very good, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya Ivanova. How about you? And sorry.
I am sorry for what I said to my friend yesterday. And you, what are you sorry for?
Okay, now say the same with the phrase, what I did. Sorry, what I did.
I'm sorry for what I did. And you, what are you sorry for?
Very good. Say the same with the word good. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, can you read the word good, the sentence with the word good? I'm good at singing. It's what you see on the screen now.
I'm good at singing. And you, what are you good at?
Good at, very good. And doing nothing?
I'm good at doing nothing. And you, what are you good at?
Good at, very good.
Good
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, the other Tanya, interested?
I'm interested in Olympic sports. And you, what are you interested in?
What are you interested in? Can you
say? Interested in.
Okay, very good. Say the same with the word languages.
What word?
Languages. It's interested in languages.
I'm interested in languages. And what about you? What are you interested in?
Very, very interested in. And now the word surprised, please.
I am sometimes surprised by what I hear on TV. And you, what are you surprised by?
Yes, that's true. But how about what my teacher tells me?
Sometimes I'm surprised by my teacher by what my teacher tells me. And what what are you surprised by?
Yes, what are you surprised by? Okay, I see that it's quite good, but to make it absolutely perfect, the question should sound, what are you surprised by? Can you say it as one word?
I should
just say it in more like one piece, like one sentence, like one word, like one sound.
Interested in?
It's surprised by, no. Okay, like for example, what my teacher tells me.
Surprised by?
Yes. And now the whole, like the sentence and the question, yes. What my teacher tells me, yeah.
Sometimes I'm surprised by my teacher what my teacher tells me. And what about you're surprised by?
Very good, very good. So it's not that perfect. Wonderful. So there is something for you to work on. And you, what are you surprised by? Can you say?
What are you surprised by?
And you, what are you surprised by?
And you, what are you surprised by?
Wonderful, good. Thank you. And now, Tanya Ivanova, the word agree.
I always agree with people who say the things I like. And you, who do you agree with?
Wonderful. So we say do you here because agree is a verb, right? Did you notice it, that we say who do you agree with and not who are you?
Who do you agree with?
Yes. Okay, and now say the same with want to give me money. With people who want to give me money, yes? Want to give me money.
I always agree with people who want to give me money.
Who want? You don't say want, you say want.
Who wants to give me money?
No time. It's who want, because it's people who want. People want to give me money. You don't say people wants, right?
Yes, people who
Who want?
Who wants to give me money?
Person who wants to give me money, people who want to give me money. Who is just a linker here. If you ask a separate question, then yes, who wants to give me money? Yes, please raise your hands. Who wants to give me money? But here it's a linker between the word people and want. So you say people who want to give me money.
People who want to give me money.
And,
yes.
Give me these 2 sentences, please.
I always agree with people who want to give me money. And you, who do you agree with?
Who do you agree with? Wonderful. Thank you. And thank you. And Tanya, the other Tanya, please tell me the same. I agree with, and are stronger than me. Are stronger than me. This will be your sentence.
I always agree with people who are stronger than me. And what you?
And you.
And you. Do you agree? Who do you agree with?
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. And now, like I think I told you this several times, we are working according to the system, like 3-level system. Level 1, we understand what it means. Level 2, we drill it and practice it in speaking without communication and learn to say it easily, together with podcasts, for example, as well. And level 3, we personalize it. We talk about ourselves. We make it natural for us. So now the task, we'll start with Tanya Ivanova. Yes, you will say, you will pick any word you want, for example, proud. And you will say, I'm proud of, and then I want you to say anything that is true for you. Like really, something that is really. And then you ask the question, what are you proud of? And the other Tanya will have to answer this question. So ladies, you'll be talking to each other now, but the task is to make a sentence that is true for yourself. Like it's about you. It can be good, what you're good at. It can be sorry, what you're sorry for. It can be surprised or interested or something like this. Anything you want. And make a statement, ask the question, the other person answers, and then again, we'll do the same, but in a different direction. Tanya Ivanova, you can start.
Tanya, I'm proud of my children, and you, what are you proud of?
Yeah, can you say proud?
Proud. And you, what are you proud of?
I'm proud of my family too. I like it very much and really proud.
Oh, very good. But can you tell me the meaning of the word proud, or explain how love is different from pride? What's the difference?
Maybe love when you love a person or somebody without any reason, because it's your relatives or your family. And proud, if you're proud,
if you are proud
of some person, it means that you what to say?
Think.
You like maybe their achievements.
Achievements, absolutely. Right. So if you mention why you are proud, please mention some achievements, some results, or maybe some good qualities. So you are proud of somebody because this person is hardworking, for example, or this person is generous, and you're proud. That's like cool, great. Okay, thank you. Can you please pick another word or anything? Say it about yourself. Ask Tanya, and Tanya will reply.
I'm sometimes late for some parties. And you, what are you late for?
Tanya, I'm sorry. Did you read this now?
Sorry?
Did you read it now? What you said now? Did you read it?
Yes.
Okay. I got it. I caught you. Try to do this. If you understand that you need help and support, first read, and then look away. Do not look at the text, and say it to the person. So talk to the person in your head. Like imagine, have the image of Tanya and talk to her. Don't read.
Okay. Tanya, I'm sometimes late for some party or holidays. And you, what are you late for?
Sometimes, maybe, yeah. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm not late for anything.
It's okay. You can explain why and talk about it.
А я по-английски не скажу.
Of course you can.
Because I don't want to быть должной. To be...
to owe. To owe.
To owe, yes.
I don't want to owe anything.
Yes.
I don't. But how do you say dolg in English then? How do you say dolg? Debt.
But
I have written it here. Debt. See? Debt. Can you say debt?
Debt или bet?
No, debt.
Debt.
Debt. Debt. Basically, you say this. Look, you say this. Debt.
Debt.
Debt. Yes. You write it like this. You're spelling. The spelling is this. Debt. But you say debt. So I don't want to be in debt. So it's possible to be in debt. Metaphorically speaking, morally, emotionally, or financially, it doesn't matter. Be in debt. Okay, Tanya Ivanova. Yes, Tanya.
I agree with you, and I usually don't. I'm not late for job or for some important meetings, but sometimes I'm late for party or some entertainment.
Great, we are together.
Ladies, can you please give me a word, an adjective that describes your character here, your feature? Как это называется? Yes. What's the name for this behavior?
Being time.
Be, you, punctuality or punctual. You are punctual people. You come on time. You are not late. And this is your quality, punctuality.
Punctuality.
Okay. Punctuality. Yes. So I will write it here for you to see, but then I will delete it. So if you like the word, copy it. Like type it somewhere, write it. Maybe if you have a pen in your hand, look, you can write it on paper. So I suggest that, yes, you write down such words. Debt, yes, the first word was debt. Be in debt, yeah, phrase, and be punctual. It's all from this area of tubinushka, be in debt, be punctual. Okay, thank you. Actually, let's move on because we have some more work to do. And the idea is that when you work with podcasts, you don't just listen, you don't just speak. Try to always speak as fast as possible, linking everything, putting everything together, say it freely, and then make your own sentences always. This is how we are going to be learning. But this task is clear. The same will be in podcast. Do it at home. We just have something not difficult at all, but I will ask you to do it with the rhythm. For example, we have a phrase, I am surprised by people who are surprised by me. I want you to say, I am surprised by people who are surprised by me, and then interested. I am interested in people who are interested in me. Angry. I am angry with people who are angry with me, and so on and so forth. I hope it's clear. And Tanya Ivanova, you're welcome. Interested.
I'm interested in people who are interested in me.
Can you say it once again? I am interested.
I am interested in people who are interested in me.
And now listen to the sound. I am interested in people who are interested in me.
I am interested in people who are interested in me.
Wonderful. And now angry.
I am angry with people who are angry with me.
Say it again, as sound.
I'm angry with people who are angry with me. Who are angry with me.
Okay, good. Good. I see that sometimes you do it well, sometimes you make mistakes. I mean, it's not a mistake, but you kind of stop, and please, at home, focus on this. This task should be done like la 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 la
Like
la,
song.
like this, like sound. But good job. Thank you. Yes, now, Tanya.
I'm tired of people who are
I'm sorry. Can you say tired?
I'm tired.
Yes. Good.
I'm tired of people who are tired of me.
Next, shocked.
I'm shocked by people who are shocked by me.
Proud.
I'm proud of people who are proud of me.
Oh, wonderful. So it's so easy. It's so easy for it. But can you say it even faster? Da 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 da. Bored.
I'm tired of people who are tired of
bored. Bored.
bored.
Yeah.
I'm bored with people who are bored with me.
Wonderful. Da da da. Super. Tanya, good job. Then the same we can do for the past. I was, but it's not a problem for you. That's great. What do you mean? Are you shocked? Of course I am. I mean, if they shock me, then of course I am shocked. This is something that one person says. And here, I would just have some problems with the file. Yes, like this. So once, imagine that somebody asks a question. Are you shocked? And your answer is, what do you mean, are you shocked? Of course I am. I mean, if they shock me, then of course I'm shocked. That's what you say, but with the words bored and bore. So you say, what do you mean, are you bored? Of course I am. I mean, if they bore me, then of course I'm bored. And the same with tired and excited and so on and so forth. So, Tanya, you're welcome. Yeah.
Ну, мне так слет, вот это уже будет сложно сделать. Я Таню вперед пропущу.
Okay, good. Okay, deal.
Serge, leave the example, please.
All right. Okay, who? Okay, let's do it with the example first. Okay, to make it easier for you.
I'm bored. What do you mean, are you bored? Of course I am. I mean, if they bore me, then of course I'm bored.
I'm bored, all right. But I want you to say it, even if you read it, please read it with intonation. Like, what do you mean, are you bored? Of course I am. I mean, if they bore me, then of course I'm bored. Like you are angry or something. Emotion, please. Tired and tired.
What do you mean I'm tired? Of course I am. I mean, if you tire me, then of course I'm tired.
I'm tired, right? But if they tire me, then of course I'm tired.
If they tire me, then of course I'm tired.
Okay, good. Here you see that the word, the verb, action, shock, bore, tire, excite, is used as a verb, action, and it's used as an adjective with ed ending to mean feelings. So these are my feelings. I'm shocked. That's how I feel. Tan, can you do the same with excited, please?
What do you mean, are you excited? Of course I am. I mean, if you excite me, then of course I'm excited.
Wonderful, good. And now, without the example, interested, interest.
What do you mean, are you interested in?
No. You don't say in, because in is a linker. You say interested in what? If you don't say what, don't say in.
What do you mean?
Are you interested?
What do you mean, are you interested? I am.
Of course.
Of course I am. If you interest me, of course I'm interested.
Interested, okay. Not bad, Tanya, thank you, good job. And now, Tanya Ivanova, you're welcome. Can you read it?
Да, я буду подглядывать и читать.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Thank you. И мне какая фраза?
Can you please say with frightened and frighten?
What do you mean, are you frightened? Of course I am. I mean, if they frighten me, then of course I am frightened.
Very good. And agree. Agree.
What do you mean, are you agree with them? Of course I am. I'm...
Mistake.
Mistake.
From the beginning, what do you mean?
What do you mean, are you?
Ladies, I think let's agree. Like, Таня,
Опять вы меня ловите, ну.
давайте договоримся, Таня. Я буду вас называть Татьяна. Вот если я скажу Татьяна, это вы. Да?
Хорошо.
Вот, и Таня. У нас будет Таня и Татьяна.
Отлично.
Да, вот так мы будем переключаться. И вот Таня. What's wrong? Что не так? What's wrong with what Tatiana said?
Maybe I miss.
Okay.
Tatiana, can you repeat with mistake?
Tatiana, can you?
What do you mean, are you agree with them? Of course I am. I mean, if they agree with me, then of course I am agreed. Не знаю тогда. Agreed.
Tanya, do you know? Okay, correct answer. No. What do you mean, do you agree? Of course I do. I mean, if they agree with me, then I agree with them.
Это же глагол.
Это глагол, yes.
Yes.
It's, of course. Ну, такая вот ловушка здесь стояла для вас. Я специально не указал, что что-то нужно менять или можно менять. Нужно автоматом. Должно, ну, как бы, your ear must feel uncomfortable when you hear "Are you agree" или "I am agree". Это как железом по стеклу. Некрасиво. Do you agree? Of course I do agree. They agree. I agree. So you don't change agree here at all. You just agree with them, agree with me. So, Tatiana, can you please say?
What do you mean? Do you agree with them? Of course I
agree. Do you agree? What do you mean, do you agree? So you say this one. And then.
What do you mean, do you agree? Of course I am.
I do.
Yes, Tanya, thank you. Thank you, Tanya. Yes.
Yes, of course I do. Yes, of course I do. I mean, if they agree with me, then of course I agree with them.
With them, yes, wonderful. Good. Ladies, just continue at home. The same task in a separate file, practice it. Make it, if it's easy, make it faster. It'll be difficult. And yes, this can also be, okay, let's move on. Now, this. Like I said, surprising mistake. Look, we have this category of be, and inside this category, we can have adjectives that describe feelings like shocked, excited, interested. But the same adjectives can describe characteristic, какой, without describing feelings, and just need ing meaning, ing ending, sorry. And these adjectives are used in this pattern. When somebody asks you a question, what do you think? What is your opinion? You can say, I think, of course, always, in my opinion, but it's a beautiful pattern that you can use. I find it quite shocking, exciting, interesting, surprising, tiring, boring, frightening, shocking, that, and then you make any statement you want. For example, I find it quite shocking that kids at 11 cannot read. Well, why not? Or I find it quite exciting that well, I don't know, that politicians sometimes do what they say they will do. Something like this. So now the task is, we'll start with Tanya, then Tatiana, and please make sentences that are true for you and explain them a little bit. Thank you. Tanya will.
I find it quite shocking that kids play with something dangerous, for example, with fire.
With fire. I understand, of course, but I want you to speak and explain.
Some parents didn't pay attention for their children.
To their children,
to their children, and sometimes kids do something dangerous, and I find it quite shocking because the end may be very bad.
Very bad. It can end in tragedy. You can say this.
It can end in tragedy.
Tragedy, yes. Okay, surprised. Like end in tragedy. Yes, it can end in tragedy. When you make such general statements about, you have a feeling that about everything and nothing, I suggest that you go to the level of some specific situation, not necessarily from real life, but something absolutely concrete and specific. So you say, for example, and then you get just, don't say tragedy, don't say bad, but say exactly what can happen. Okay, like give these events or these situations their real names. It's more interesting to listen to this, and it's actually easier for you to speak. So think about the next statement and how you will explain it. And I will speak with Tatiana now. And yes, be ready, Tanya. I will come back to you soon. Tatiana, you're welcome.
Exciting.
Anything. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's up to you. It can be surprising, tiring, boring, frightening, shocking, anything. Actually, we have shocking twice here.
I find it quite boring that the people say the same all time, because I don't take new information from them. It's boring for me.
By the way, it is boring for me, yes? It's okay. This sentence is okay, but you can also say, oh my God, it makes it boring.
It makes it boring for me.
You say it, you mean this fact. This fact. Yeah. So you said something, yes? They repeat, they say it all the time. And this fact makes it boring for me.
Yes.
So that using the word make is, well, it's very English. It's very English because in English you can say what makes you think so, yes? You can say what makes you think so. And it's the same as why do you think so? But what makes you think so is just more English way to say it, just more beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Right. Tanya, you're welcome.
I found it quite interesting that I go to other countries and
find out
something new from the culture and people of this country, for example.
Sorry. Something. Well, think about the logic of what you said. You think that the fact that you go to other countries is interesting. It's not. It's interesting to go, but the fact that you like it is not surprising or interesting.
Yes.
You can say, I find it quite interesting that policemen have to learn to do their job for 5 years. Like before a policeman becomes a policeman, he has to receive training and education for 5 years or 7 years or 10 years. It's an interesting fact. I didn't know it. So when you think about this, I find it quite interesting that then comes fact that, well, I don't know, can be anything. Russia is the biggest country in the world or something, like from fact from encyclopedia. Okay, so can you think of, for example, something else for the word interest?
I find it quite interesting that the population of Australia is only 19 millions because
19
million because it's a big continent with a big square,
with big territory, with big area,
big territory, but with some small population.
Sorry for the mess here. Yes, here I'm back. A big area with small population. Yes. Tanya, thank you. Tatiana, what can you say?
I find it quite shocking that the people break the rules because I think that we have to break the rules.
Okay. Why do we have to break the rules? Can you explain it?
Because our life without rules is невозможно. Is it possible?
Impossible, yes.
Is it possible?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now a new pattern. And this time we are using be without kind. Be with after preposition, despite, несмотря на, after preposition, and it's always ing. And we have this phrase, despite being bored with the party, I. Despite being interested in hockey, I. Despite being frightened of spiders, I. So you make sentences, and then again, you continue talking. You don't just stop there. You pick any sentence you want. Despite being angry with my dog, I managed to, or I was going to feed her because I think that I should do it no matter how I feel about his or her behavior. So, Tanya, you walk.
Despite being bored with the party, I tried to don't.
No. That's a mistake. Don't. It's used only in position 2A because you watched the video yesterday, right? Yes. It's don't. It's only time. So not to.
Not to.
So if you want,
despite being bored with the party, I tried not to spoil mood of other guests.
And you can give me more details, explanation.
And I try to be in good mood and speak with them or play with them or discuss something.
Pretend. Do you know the meaning of the word pretend?
No.
Притворяться.
Okay.
Maybe it has a negative connotation, this word, but still sometimes we pretend it's okay. So you can use this word. So despite being bored with the party, I decided. By the way, it's also good to use here the word I decided to. I decided to pretend that I am fine and did this and this and this. Can you say this sentence?
Despite being bored with the party, I decided to pretend that I like it and try to speak with people and pretend good mood.
Pretend I am in a good mood.
Pretend I am in a good mood.
Okay. Or it's better to say I pretend that I was in a good mood, and because you're talking about the past. So you
Yes.
pretend that so you tried to pretend that I or that you were in a good mood. Like this.
And
Yes, sir.
and pretend that I was in a good mood.
In a good mood. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Tatiana, you're welcome.
Despite being angry with my dog, I decided to take him his food.
To give him.
To give him his food and to play with him.
Okay. Or you can say to feed him. Yes.
Yes. Feed.
And again, explain why. I want you to say one more sentence after it.
Because without food, he can die.
Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Or you can say that it is morally wrong not to give food to animals just because you are angry.
Yes.
Yes. Can you repeat it?
Because it's morally
Morally wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong. Yes. Dog. You have the word debt, dog, but you have the word duty. Duty. It's dog. A duty. It's what you pay. Pay to the country, for example. Young men go to the army because it's their duty. Dog, to defend their motherland. Understand?
Yes. Duty free отсюда?
Ну, duty – это пошлина.
Ага. Ну, долг тоже, да.
Пошлин, да.
Тоже долг.
Вроде как дешевле. I'm not sure, but that's the logic.
Yes.
So, okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Tanya.
Despite being interested in sport, I try to...
I'm sorry, interested. Yes.
Despite being interested in sport, I tried not to
not to let. Yes.
No.
Let.
Important event, for example, like final of world championship.
You're translating, and that's why World Cup finals.
World Cup final.
Yes, World Cup final. So you decided not to miss this important event, the World Cup final. Can you say it once again from beginning to end without pauses?
Despite being interested in sport, I decided not.
I decided to miss, maybe. Tanya?
Late?
The logic, I think, should be, despite being interested in sport, I decided to miss the World Cup final. Хоть, несмотря на то, что мне было интересно, я пропустил. Решил пропустить. Tanya? Can't hear you. Okay, when you're ready, just let me know. Tatiana.
Sorry, I'm ready.
You're ready, okay. So, can you please say the whole sentence once again?
Despite being interested in sport, I decided to not to late the.
Not to be late.
To be late. Very important event like World Cup final.
Okay, despite being interested, you decided to be late. It makes sense. Хоть я интересуюсь, но решила опоздать. It makes sense. If you say not to be late, it's not logical.
Oh, opposite meaning. I am not interested in sport.
I see. So you say despite not being. Yes.
Despite not being interested in sport, I decided not miss
yes,
not miss important event like World Cup final.
Good job. And once again, ladies, please. But no, Tatiana, can you please give me one sentence and then we'll move on? Yes.
Despite not agreeing with my friend, I try to communicate with them.
Explain, please.
Because I love it. I love them. And I want to communicate with them long time.
I want you to maybe step by step, but learn to make smaller steps in what you're saying. And the smaller step is because I think that communication with your friend is more important than your temporary negative feelings or the fact that you feel I don't know, disagree or maybe angry or something like this. So it's not as important as friendship.
Yes, because this situation when I not agreeing with my friend,
I don't
agree with my friend is short situation.
Yes.
Now.
Yes. Very good. So that's more logical in terms of like just the next step.
Yes.
Just the next step. Thank you. And the next pattern. Well, this one will be easy for you. Shocked. What is he shocked by? I know what he is shocked by. I have no idea what he is shocked by. I will just explain that here we are practicing asking a question, is he? And then saying the same but without a question. What is he shocked by? I have no idea what he is shocked by. Is he? He is. Is he? He is. Or where does he live? I have no idea where he lives. In the first sentence, you have a question. In the second one, you don't have a question. That's why you don't say does or is he. I hope it's clear, but you can practice it at home. It's not a problem. And we just have some, I don't know, so I have some mess in my, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Oh, let's do this one. Like I said, gerund, ing, is used after prepositions, but it's also used as subject. As subject and after positions, and that's the kind of sentences we have here. For example, you can say that being bored with a party is better than being bored with work, or being bored with a party is worse than being bored with work, or is harder than being bored with work. So first task is make sentences that are true in your opinion and maybe funny. Your choice is to say is better than, or is worse than, is harder than, or is easier than. Everything else you just read. Bored, bored, interested, interested, frightened, frightened. Tanya, you're welcome.
Being interested in football or in sport is worse than being interested in people.
Being
interested in people.
Also possible, it's also good for your own sentences to say is more important, yes? It's also like maybe more logical sometimes to say.
Being interested in people is more important than being interested in sport.
And your challenge will be to say being interested.
Being interested in.
Yes, wonderful. So this will be your challenge. Okay, and one more time.
Being bored with a party is better than being bored with work.
Or is worse than being bored with work. It's a matter of your own opinion. But, by the way, can you explain why?
Because if you are bored with work, it's very pity. It's a pity because you spend a lot of time at work, and if you didn't like it, it's very hard.
You know how to explain it very easily. You can change parties every day, but you can't do the same with work.
Yes.
You need work for several months or years. So a party, well, every week, a new party. Thank you. Tatiana?
Being tired of people is easier than being tired of life, because I can change people, and it's very difficult to change my life.
Thank you. And the second one?
Being excited about politics.
Politics. Can you say
Politics
Yes.
is worse than being excited about Hollywood.
Hollywood, explain.
Because I mean, it's not impossible being excited about politics. They break the rules always.
But you compared politics with Hollywood, and you say that politics is kind of worse, right? Why?
Yes.
Because politics are dirtier than Hollywood. It makes sense to say being excited about politics is worse than being excited about Hollywood, because Hollywood is better. Hollywood gives more pleasure and joy to the people, and politics is dirtier.
Yes, Hollywood makes me good mad, for example.
Yeah, makes you what?
Хорошее настроение.
Mood.
Mood.
Yes.
Mood. Yes. Makes me good mood.
Gives me good mood.
What gives me good mood?
No,
Yes.
it's also kind of possible, but gives me is better. Yeah, definitely. Okay, thank you. Tanya, can you please make sentences now your own? Like you start with being tired of people, for example, is blah, 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 anything. Then being tired of what? You fill in the gaps, you say anything you want, and you explain. It doesn't have to be tired, it can be anything else.
Mm-hmm. Nothing in my head.
Being being angry with your dog better than
being angry with my husband.
With your husband, yes, of course. Explain.
Because the dog don't answer me, and she like me anywhere, and
Anyway,
and usually have a good mood in different situation.
Yeah, but I don't see the logic between husband and dog. I mean, you haven't explained. I understand that husband is a kind of dog. You have 2 dogs, then you have plus husband, so it's 3 dogs altogether. So it's somewhere between a child and a pet. But show me the logic, please.
Angry is это злой, да?
Злой, я сердить.
When my husband is angry,
it's a different thing. You are angry with the dog, and it's better than being angry with your husband. Well, the explanation is simple: because you love people more than animals. Because this person is more important for me than this dog.
Yes.
But I love both, you can say, for example, yeah. But this person is more important, and that's explanation. Thank you. Tatiana?
Being angry with my dog.
Being angry.
Being angry with my dog is worse than being angry with other people, because I like dogs more than people.
Than people. Good. Than people. Explain, yes. Please. Why? Why do you like dogs more than people?
Because the people break rules and break their promises, and dog loves me. Dogs love me anyway, without rules, without promises.
Absolutely. That's true. Very good. I like it. This is very good. And the last thing, instead of like this column, you say anything you want. Let's talk about your best friend. Your best friend. And here you say anything you want. And you're giving me, like, here it's possible to make hundreds of sentences. For example, you can say, my best friend is used to the fact that I never answer the phone when he or she calls me, and I call back later. You can say this. Or my best friend is interested in people who, and then you explain what kind of people, and proud of or surprised by. So you say something that is true about your best friend. I hope this table is clear. So you pick any word from the second column, any word, sentence, or phrase from the third column, and then you say anything you want from yourself in the fourth column. Tanya, you're welcome.
My best friend is surprised, but the fact that by the fact that I'm going to China, for example.
Okay, very good. And again, a little explanation.
Because she invited me to America many times, many years, but we chose the extremely exotic countries for our holidays.
Very good. Tanya, thank you. Good job, Tatiana.
My best friend is afraid of the people who behave politely, because
really afraid?
Yes.
Funny.
Behave politely means behavior formal.
Formal behavior. Yes.
Formal behavior without emotion.
No, we can disagree with it, but I see what you mean. Yes, I see what you mean. Politeness is a way of not telling people what you really think.
Yes, yes.
So, okay, good. Thank you very much. And now, ladies, I will ask you to do the same at home. Actually, I can switch on the camera, and there's here. Oh.
Это на среду или на всю жизнь? А то я чувствую себя Золушкой, и нужно мешки разобрать за одну ночь.
I will explain. For Wednesday, you prepare some little speeches. Speeches with today's patterns. I want you to come and say, despite being blah, 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 and something. Or I find it quite blah, 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 blah. Or my best friend is blah, 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 blah. So when it's possible to use a pattern to create some sentences, new sentences, and speeches, you do it. So personalize patterns. I find it quite, despite being something is better than not being something. My best friend. All these patterns are possible for little speeches, Продумайте, какие у вас будут speeches, о чем будете говорить, как вы будете это объяснять. And on Wednesday, just give them to me, these patterns, these speeches, without reading. But I'm giving you 9 or something podcasts. It's 1 hour and 17 minutes of listening. But this is not for Wednesday. It's forever. I strongly recommend that you work with these podcasts, not every day, but today or tomorrow, every day. But when you receive new ones, new topic, then you do the new topic and the old one. Different topics will have different amount of work. Like next topic will be smaller. It will be smaller. There will be fewer because here in this topic, we actually have many topics, like many in one. That's why it's a lot. But it's good, so you will have some something to work with for a long time. So listen to these podcasts today, tomorrow, and then week after week after week. Пока вот тут они не совсем не станут. Но если легко, говорите быстрее, становится сразу тяжело. И все персонализируйте, думайте о том, как вы бы это сказали о себе. So these are the tests. For Wednesday, work with podcasts and make it even better. And prepare little speeches. Ну, насколько вас хватит? Не знаю. 2-3 на каждый паттерн, 1 на каждый паттерн. Основные паттерны вот 4. I find it quiet. My best friend is proud by the fact that, or is proud of the fact that, despite being angry is better than being angry. Вот то, что в табличках, в принципе. But it's also possible to think about this. What are you proud of? What are you interested in? And make these little speeches as well. Like, I'm proud of blah, 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 blah. Or I'm interested in blah, blah, blah. I am good at blah, blah, blah. So we will practice it a little bit, but I will give you new topic as a video again. I think, yes, so Tuesday night. And you will just watch it before the lesson. So the lesson will be only about practicing. You give me homework and we practice new material. You give me homework, we practice new material. All the explanation will be outside of our meeting. So that's the system. And I think it's better when I show my screen, right?
I agree with you. Yes.
Yes. So мы немножко оптимизируем наше время таким образом. То есть вроде да, занимаемся сейчас чуть меньше, но с другой стороны будем все просто четче, так все, сжатей. Поэтому будет как бы то и на то и выйдет. Вот. Do you have any questions?
No.
Tatiana?
No.
Great. Then I have shared with you the link. Это папка, внутри которой будет еще 20 папок. То есть задания всегда ищите в этой папке. Там будет lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, lesson 5. Okay? Чтобы я не делился всякий раз новыми ссылками. Сохраните эту ссылку и с ней работайте все время. Вот. So, see you on Wednesday at 8:30 Kiev, Moscow time. And prepare speeches. So we'll speak and then we'll practice new topic.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a good
day.
Bye-bye.